Okay, this is one more video. This one's going to be on multiplying mixed numbers. And as you see, I have the same notes from previously. They are big, and I just shrunk them down a little bit, put them in the corner so we can refer to them. But for dividing fractions, the steps, or mixed numbers, the steps are the same. The only thing that we're adding that we didn't do previously was this one here, where we changed the mixed number to improper fractions. If you're still having trouble with that, you want to review that because that is a very important step. And I would say on the multiplying fractions test, that is the step that when people made a mistake, that was probably the biggest mistake that was made. People didn't change the mixed numbers to improper fractions. So again, estimating is our first step. Again, it's used as a check. Change mixed numbers to improper fractions, and then rewrite the expression as multiplication. One thing I want to add in here is, that's what I want, is I want to add this. Okay? Change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Rewrite the division expression. Okay, rewrite the division expression. If you don't rewrite the division expression with your improper fractions, and you think that you're going to be able to go right from changing the mixed numbers to improper fractions all the way down to being able to start cross-canceling, guaranteed you're going to forget the step where you take the reciprocal. I'll show you what I mean as we get into an example. Alright, let's say we're going to divide 5 and 1/6. We're going to divide that by 2 and 1/2. We'll keep it a little easy. We'll keep it a little light for this first one. Okay, so if we did our estimate, 5 and 1/6 is about 5. 2 1/2, it's about 3. If we're doing the true estimate, so 5 divided by 3, it's about 5/3 or 1 2/3. So we'll see how close we come to that. Now, next one, change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Don't think you can jump right from here and to the multiplication expression. Rewrite the division expression. So 5 and 1/6. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 1. 31/6 divided by, see, I haven't rewritten it as multiplication yet. 2 and 1/2 as a mixed improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5/2. Okay? Now, this is where we can start this step. Rewrite the expression as multiplication. First number stays the same, 31/6, times, change the operation to multiplication, and then take reciprocal of the divisor, 2/5. I guarantee, I can't say it strong enough, that if you think you can go right from the division of mixed numbers to your multiplication of your fractions in one step without rewriting this one step in the middle, you're going to forget your reciprocal. You will. If you don't believe me, go ahead, don't listen, and do it without. And I guarantee that you'll see that when you make a mistake, the mistake is you didn't take the reciprocal. So rewrite the expression as division, then change it to multiplication. Alright, so now we're at the point where we can cross cancel. 5 and 31, no. 2 and 6, though, we can cross cancel. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, 30, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then 31 times 1 is 31, and 3 times 5 is 15. It's a funny looking 15. Let's try that again. 15. And 31/15, well, that's about 2. That's 2 and 1/15. I said my answer would be around 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so not too bad. Alright, so again, don't forget, this is the one I was talking about previously. This is one that I've stressed now in that first example. the biggest mistake, students don't rewrite the division expression as multiplication, or they don't write a second division expression with the improper fractions. Okay, this is the one. That's the second half of that mistake. Is students don't do this step, and if you don't do this step, you will forget the reciprocal. Okay, so let's do one more example. Okay, 7 2/3. Oh, not times, we're doing division. Divided by 1 3/8. Okay. So, step 1, rewrite it as a division expression with your improper fractions. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 2 is 23, over 3 divided by 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3 is 11/8. Okay, there's my improper fractions in the division, and now we're going to change it to a multiplication expression. So again, the first number stays the same, 23/3. Change it to multiplication. Take the reciprocal of the second number. Can we cross cancel? There's no cross canceling here, unfortunately. So we just go ahead, multiply numerator times numerator over denominator times denominator. 3 times 11 is 33. 8 times 23. Using the distributive property, 8 times 20 is 160. 8 times 3 is 24. 160 plus 24 is 184. So it's 184 33rds. That is our quotient. And if we did the estimate, let's say 7 2/3 is about 8. And this is about 1 3/8. 1.5, 2, we'll call it 1, so our answer should be somewhere around 8. And then if I did 33, 184 divided by 33, it's actually going to be much less than 8. 184 divided by 33, let's check our estimate. Yeah. And we get 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry the 1. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Subtract. 5 goes into 14. 9. 6 goes into 7. 1. So it's 5 19 33rds. Just a little less than 8. The estimate's a little difficult, but you get the idea. Change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Keep it as a division expression. Then, once you have that division expression, that's when you rewrite it as multiplication, taking the reciprocal of that second number. All right, so that's the explanation on how to multiply mixed numbers